How you doing, guys? This will be a brief video going over my 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 AT4 with 35-inch by 1150 R20 Falken Wildpeak RT01s. Get a lot of questions and comments on forums and YouTube videos asking how I managed to get these tires to fit without any rubbing, without any interference or any clearance issues. So we'll go over that right now. First thing I did was add a rough country leveling kit to this truck. New up control arms, strut spaces, all that. Now, that's not required to get these tires to fit. I was running these tires before I had that leveling kit. I did not have any rubbing, but that leveling kit does help with clearance. Gives you a little bit more room to work with. So what you absolutely need to do is at least do mud flap trimming or the mud flap delete kit by Rough Country. As you can see, I did that here. I managed to do it without cutting any of the body panels. The instructions do say to cut, but I got a pretty good fitment without cutting. I'll show y'all how I did that on the other side, but it removes an unnecessary panel or a piece of metal back here that basically just supports the fender liner. Gets that out of the way, makes plenty of clearance back here for these 35-inch tires to fit without any rubbing at all. Second thing I did, this front fender here, or front bumper, I should say, had a piece of plastic that stuck out pretty far. Had a few holes in it for something to fit, I guess, a lower trim maybe. These AT4s don't come with that. So what I did, basically, I got a knife and I cut along the edge here, behind those holes, and it created enough room for clearance for these tires. Plenty of room up front. I can fit my hand back here without any issues. Last thing I did, which I'll show y'all why this is needed, I added 3/8 inch slip-on hub-centric wheel spacers, front and rear, to make it look right. That's needed because these new upper control arms, I feel like regardless of what brand you get, you'll have clearance issues with tires this wide. Those wheel spacers space it out just enough so it doesn't rub, and this is full lock. No issues there at all. Did a little bit of trimming here on this side of the bumper too. Same thing on the other side. This is that bracket that I was talking about that this kit removes. Useless. All it does is support the fender liner. You remove that, get this Rough Country kit, creates so much more room. Here's that little piece I was talking about. They tell you to cut it. All I did, comes with a clip nut on there. Pop that sucker off, get a little rubber hammer, push that bad boy up like that. This thing will fit right on. May take a little bit of tweaking. You also have to cut fender liner a little bit here, but not too big of a deal. That covers most of it up when it's on there right. So yeah, full lock both ways, forward and reverse, no rubbing at all on these 35s. If y'all have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Thank y'all.